Hi guys, so today this is going to be a little bit different to what you would normally see me do my hair as. No pompadour, no greaser chick style. This is going to be a bit more of a feminine look. So what I'm going to attempt to do today is show you how I would do my 1950s soft curl or soft wave hairstyle using my hot sticks. Now this I would normally do when I'm going out, like to a special event or just going out to the local pub or bar, as you would call it. But yeah, I'm going to show you how I would style it for a night out. Now, altogether, I would probably leave yourself about an hour's styling time. That's everything from putting the rollers in to brushing it out. I'm going to show you the whole process from start to finish. These hot sticks, I find, with me having such fine hair, they hold the curl a lot longer. Whereas if I was to use a curling iron, the curl doesn't last as long as these do. So this is why I prefer to use these. Plus I find it a lot quicker. Obviously if you're doing a wet set, then it'll take a lot longer. And with my hair being so fine, if I do a wet set, I usually have to do it the night before and sleep on it and do it in the morning that way. But yeah, this is the quickest way I can show you how to do this style. So these are what the hot sticks look like, and they come in a container which I've got plugged in at the minute, and I can't show it you. I'll leave a picture somewhere. I'll post a picture. But yeah, they're just these little bendy rubber sticks, and you wrap your hair around them, poke it through like that, and it will sit on your hair like that until the roller curls your hair and cools down. Obviously with me having fine hair, the one box does my hair completely. Now if you have thicker hair, my guess is you're probably going to have to purchase two of these, because I can use a full box of these. It would just be a case of using them and seeing how many your hair would need. But my guess is if you have really thick hair, you're probably going to need two lots. I will leave the link in the description below just in case you're interested in purchasing these. I'll try and find a link to an American website as well as the UK. But otherwise, what I'm going to use to protect my hair from the heat is this. Well, shock waves. This is a mousse. Now, normally I would use a heat protector spray. I would probably use a Tresemme, but I've run out of that, so this is my next option. So what I'm going to do first, rat tail comb, where I would normally have had my parting for my fringe, I'm going to section that off. Okay, now these things, these little clips, the two prongs, are going to come in handy when it comes to putting the smaller rollers in. Now, these ones have a tendency to pop open. The big pink ones hold a lot nicer, but for some reason, while you're waiting for these to cool, I can't see, these tend to get to the end and then pop while you're waiting for it to set. So I'll show you what I do. I'll start with my fringe. Now with these, I'm going to roll towards my face. Now I'll split this into two. What I'm going to do first, get some of the mousse and draw my fringe in it. Messy process this, but it's all I have at the minute for protecting my hair and doing this, so it's either that or nothing. And don't forget to do the ends of your hair, since that's the part that tends to be prone to damaging. Right, now I'll split this in half. Put a clip on that. Put that down here right there. Get one of the rollers. Now be careful not to touch the middle if you can, because it can get very hot. And you need to wrap it round and start rolling towards your face. Keep it as tight as you can and thread it through. And then what I'm going to do is get the clip, and I'll put the clip on the end there next to where I've rolled it, and that will stop that sliding off and the roll coming undone. I'm going to do exactly the same with this one. Now the reason I'm using these smaller rollers for the front, for my fringe, is because I want a tighter curl, and you'll see why when it cools down and I brush it out. That's them two done. That keeps the hair out of your face until you start finishing off with this bit. Now, for the sides, I'm going to use these bigger rolls. And the same applies. I'm going to roll it round and roll it towards my face, and then turn it to the side. And thread it through like that. The good thing about these rollers when you curl your hair this way is if you've got thin hair or hair that doesn't have much volume, this will make your hair look a lot thicker. Now you just got to be careful when you're rolling them that it doesn't burn your face. And it doesn't burn your fingers as well when you're rolling them up, because they get quite hot. And I'll just carry on using the pink ones all the way round the back. Okay, now I've got the two big ones on the side. Now I'm going to put 4 of the smaller ones on what I've got left on the back. It just gives you a tighter curl and just gives you a better effect when it comes to brushing it out. So I'm just going to dip the mousse and lather it across what I've got left in the back of my hair. Saves me doing one at a time. And the same thing applies. Just get the roller and roll it under. Just remember to try and trap the end as well, otherwise you'll have a funny kink when you take the roller out. And don't forget the clip. And that's it. Now you've got to sit and wait for it to cool. Unfortunately, I have to sit for about 45 minutes until it completely cool. If you have naturally curly hair, it'll probably only take up to about half an hour, but because my hair can be naturally straight, when I brush it out, it takes a lot longer to adapt to the curl. So I'm going to make myself a cup of tea and sit for 45 minutes while these babies cool, and then I'll be back to show you how to brush them out. Okay, 45 minutes later I'm back. Now they feel fairly cool, so fingers crossed it's worked. It doesn't matter which ones you start with. You should have a curl. There's one. And you should end up with something like this. Now, start off with just run your fingers through the curls so they jangle a bit. Now the trick's going to be how you brush them out. So start by just running just a regular brush through the curls very loosely, so you end up with like a really frizzy flyaway look. And the trick is to try and keep some kind of curl. Now you'll see the wave starting to form. See what I mean? Now when it comes to the actual curl and taming this bit, to get your 50's wave is to brush it against the palm of your hand. So pick it up by the bit that where it curves round, and brush it against the palm of your hand. See? And start doing that until you're happy with what you end up with, basically. Every time you do this, it's going to be different. So just keep picking it up and keep brushing it against your hand until you have something that you like. Now do be aware that the more you brush, the more the curls are going to come out. Now just to smooth any of the hairs down, I'm going to use my Yardley London and just run that through the flat of the bits where my hair's flat and a bit over the top of the curls, just to add a bit of shine, keep any little fly waves that I've got. And it's just a case of messing around. Tell you what I'm going to do. Grab a bobby pin. I'm just going to pin that curl in place and hide it up there. Just that pins it out my way of my eyes a bit. And then also, if I was leaving it down, I'll put another one just behind my ear. Get a bit more pomade. Just lightly run it through the hair that I've got left down. And I would leave it like that. Obviously, it just depends on what you want, how you would have it. Just a case of messing around with it until you're happy with what you have. And with that curl, I'm just going to pin that. You can also hairspray it if you wanted to. Otherwise, that's it. What you can also do, if you wanted to, is I could grab my hair and put it into a ponytail. Normally when I'm out, I will put it into a low ponytail, just because I like it out. I like it pinned up a bit rather than having it down. And I'd leave the rest like that. So you'd end up with curly ponytail and then this bit. And that's it. That is how I would normally style my hair if I was going out. Obviously, like I said, every time you undo your curls, start to brush it out, it can fall completely different. Sometimes I've had this wave, sometimes it's curled the other way and I've ended up with like pin curls across my hair. It doesn't matter. You just keep messing around with it, keep brushing it out, brushing it over your hand. Don't forget to brush it over your palm of your hand. And that's it. Just keep playing around with it until you like what you end up with. But yeah, that's it guys. And I'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.